Say female half-elf.
Okay. You would like to try, ma'am?
My name is Baidlamid Seidel. You can call me Say.
Say. You got me Spicoli.
Spicoli.
Yes.
Wait, were you that guy that barged in while we were sleeping?
Hmm?
Yeah. Actually, do insight. Or it's either wisdom or insight. Choose one.
Insight, bro.
For me? Or?
No, she has to choose, so let's see the challenge. It's like, how sneaky were you? Is she going to realize that?
I wasn't
Nope.
trying to be.
But part of you says it is, but you're still not quite sure that this is the same guy who barged in on you in your room.
Wait, what?
Remember earlier you walked in on them in their room? So she's trying to put two and together. Like, she's kind of thinking you're the same guy, but she doesn't have any proof or anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I am.
Yeah, you're not going to substantiate that claim, and she can't identify the claim, so in essence, you got away with it.
Okay.
At least for now.
You got.
I don't know what you mean, but okay.
But yeah, I'm always up for new things.
Yes. It's a herb I've been growing for the past couple of years. And it's
Yeah, it took him years to perfect this crop to the way it is, so you can also use it as a magical source. So
yeah, if I blow smoke in my hand,
you can use the smoke.
I take a deep hit, and then I just blow it into my hand, and then you see a flame appear.
I just like look at my hand and you see a flame appear.
Yeah, so she has remember she's magical, so she doesn't even have to use smoke for that.
I also show her, like, I pull out a seed and then wave my hand and some smoke over it, and it starts to grow into a full bloom plant.
Okay, so are you just like comparing magic now? So what do you have at the top of that?
Well, the rest of the stuff that I really do kills people, so I'm not gonna try that in here.
Yep.
Yes, here is something you can try.
Yeah. So produce herbs, pass herbs.
It took me years to learn how to use it properly.
Took you years learn how to use it.
After perfecting it.
Yeah. So, and you're hoping that she doesn't make a mistake with it. So.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh god, it's just like the most complicated plant to use.
No, it's just you don't know quite what it'll do.
You don't know the magical properties.
Yeah,
of how
the
to
magical
use it.
product, like you know how to smoke a cigarette, you know how to smoke things, but yet so much as using it as a magic source, that's something new to you entirely. Until today, you've never even heard of that.
But I use it for relaxing, and it's good for magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I hand her like 2 or 3.
Roll a d3. Let's see how many actually. So that's you said 2 or 3, so let's actually roll that.
Are you rolling?
How many?
it?
No, you're rolling it. I'd
How
rather
many?
you roll it because then you don't say, "Oh, but you used advantage," or basically some other thing saying the GM cheated.
So wait.
So just /R space d3. Basic stuff. No, you've done rolls before, so you give her like 3. You have plenty to spare apparently. Like you have pouches full of joints and things.
I also have a bunch of seeds.
And seeds, so you're well prepared from your travels.
I get the seeds from the plants, and then I grow the plants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're
I
very
have plants
sure.
growing inside the hood.
So it's like he's
I'm
got,
very proud of my crop.
yeah. So that's why he's got a lot of it. So Niltaor, are you gonna be back in the inn when this happens, or is this just you're still just looking over your new hand crossbow?
I'm afforded that as well.
Please take it. I have no use for currency.
Yeah, I guess I take them.
Okay, so Niltaor, you won't arrive in time for that display. So say if you decide to share it, okay, but otherwise that's pretty much yours.
Don't forget to put it on your card.
Yeah, all that stuff.
They're like
So
0.
So Niltaor walks in after the exchange, which is like, you're just displaying the hand crossbow, like you're so proud that you have this weapon now.
Yeah, spinning in my hand.
Yep.
Western style.
Yep.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, so now we go on to... So Thorin and Marky, what are you guys doing?
Well, I
I'm
had
probably
my
just checking out my axe, putting it away, and walking over.
Okay,
to
so
the
you guys are
bar.
looking over your weapons, the new improvements you have to them, testing them out a little bit. Thorin heads back to the inn. Where are you going? Margie, you can either choose to stay with me again, or you can choose to take an inn room.
I'll stay with you.
Okay,
'Cause I
so
only got like 1 gold piece left.
it's like, yes, the boy paladin returns. Are you ready for war?
Yes.
It's like, that's good to
Not like I
hear.
have a choice.
And it's like, no, I don't think any of us do. I've been mulling it
Taking a
over,
note.
you know. I'm not even sure that I'm ready, but it's already too late for that. The plan's already in motion. It's not like we really have a choice here. And I can't, so like he goes back into his more parental stuff, which is, you know, I can't stand that, you know, we don't have anything. We don't own anything. It all belongs to the city in the end. And I can't live like that anymore. I don't think any of us can.
Soon, if the light is with us, we won't have to.
Well, it's like the light chooses the side that is the most righteous. Remember, I'm a monk, so I can say jargon like that. It chooses the side that's the most righteous, and that means the one doing the right thing. So I hope that that's us. Part of me believes that maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're not the right side. But we'll find out in the future anyway.
Hey, question.
Mhm.
Since I'm a hermit and I have religious check marked, what god would be like the god of nature in this
Whatever
world?
god you feel you believe. There's a lot of gods of nature, so it's like, which god do you believe in? There's so many.
You can make up your own.
And you can make up your own. That's the extra option.
Nah.
It's like, if your mind is that demented, it's like, alright, so I praise whatever god. Like, for say, you praise some sort of old... Oh, I don't even know what you praise. Something.
An old one.
Yeah, you praise one of
I
your
don't
old
actually
ones, so.
praise it, I just gain my power from it.
Yeah. So,
You get it from, like, some fae.
yeah, something
something.
like that. I don't know.
Eleliki, old one, goddess of forest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could... I don't know, that's up to you.
Oh,
You'll have to mull that over. It's like, alright, what do I believe?
I'll believe in the monolith.
Okay, sure. So, the monolith, is that something you created, or is that something that you've seen? Like, did
hold
you
on.
make the monolith?
Hold on. I need to find one of nature and life.
Alright, well anyway, so
Oh,
back
I know.
to...
Soul.
Alright, well, let's figure out first what we're doing. So the next day's going to happen. Are you guys going to do long rest again to regather everything?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
Indeed.
What is it?
Okay. They're going to arrive when, like, midway through your rest. Okay, so we have to do, where are you staying? Like, where are you guys staying? We don't have a lot of time, so we got to make it quick.
There.
So, he's staying in the inn. The rooms are pretty much free. They're not going to care this time. Say you're staying with Heartflame again, right?
Before I went to
I
sleep, I prayed for, I prayed to Soul, the god of light, sun, and...
Gotcha. So everyone else is falling asleep. Heartflame looks a lot different. Like, she's sitting at the edge of the bed and she has full armor on. And she's, like, practicing some of her flame routines.
I like produce a joint and say, want some?
It's like, that's the substance from the druid, isn't it?
Yep.
It's like, and she just takes it and she does, her finger lights a fire and then she offers you the fire.
Yeah.
No, it's like, given what's about to happen, small comforts.
That's my thought. I didn't actually plan on being here when it went down.
It's like, but I am going to be here, so. So it's like, so she's pretty much, you know, the only thing I ask is that you're nearby, because, you know, if something
I'll make
happens and I'm not around, you know, she couldn't help, she doesn't feel like she could live with herself if something happened to you, and she couldn't do anything about it. And she's definitely losing her cool. Like she's tearing up. It's like, you know, I can't lose anymore. I just can't.
I'll be fine. It's okay.
And it's like, and what if you're not fine? What if I lose yet another person?
Well, then you'll probably be dead too.
It's like you're very ironic.
I can be that.
And so, and she's pretty much, you know, we should get some rest.
Yep.
So, Isha not in the best mood. She's scared out of her mind. You know, the prospect of there's a potential fight happening tomorrow, and it's going to be in her town, and we're the start and the center of what's going to be a great struggle. Not the best thing. Even Tukri, who's the blacksmith, who's normally tough, and even she's concerned that, you know, this may not be the right action. But it's too late now. We can't really choose.
In darkness dwells that fearsome might which heeds its summons to our side through war and battle. Roll and fight on black tides, our
So you're
steeds
singing
will
a song
ride.
as this is all happening.
Stranger homes to stranger ports still roam
Cover
the
it.
depths as is our fate on ancient ships by it.
Okay, focus.
Okay.
Let's nice song, but let's focus.
Okay.
So we all take a rest, but then you kind of feel like you feel somebody poking you, or you actually do you feel it? That's D100. So no, you don't feel it. So you feel it poking, then you start feeling it shake. Do you feel the shaking? So yeah, you feel the shaking. And you hear Kep's voice like, "Get up! They've already arrived."
Where are the men?
Okay, it's like the men are in position, but you know this is we weren't expecting them at night.
No worries. We'll still
Okay,
take them.
So Refraco's up and he's like, I'll start moving the. So like Refraco's like, I'll start moving the civilians.
Am I already
Okay.
awake by any chance?
Okay, so Thorin, you're up. Like instinctually, you had a sense that something was amiss.
Is Lance Master up?
Lance
I just
Master's
kind of-
still in meditation. Let's
I
see.
just kind of walk outside and
Baracco and like they pretty much caught us off guard. Okay, so we have to wait for him to come back. Let's see. Say you're aware. Heartflame is aware. So you both sense something is wrong.
Am I awake?
No,
We
you're
both
still.
just sit up at the same time.
Yeah, you both
in
sit
the
up,
middle
and
of
it's
the night.
like she looks at you, you look at her. No, you're pretty asleep, Spicoli.
Did I get the 4?
Did
I
you
get
get
the
the
4?
4? Yeah, you got the 4. So
Really?
too much magic. Yeah, so and also it's like everyone was expecting they would attack in the day, but it's nighttime. So
I would hope someone would wake me.
okay, so
I'm just gonna go to the
yeah,
last master
Thorin.
piece.
That's so
I got
Thorin, you're
this.
not going to try to wake them up. Marky's going to be the one to run over and wake them up. Marky, roll perception.
Snore. Snore.
Okay, so yeah, he's snoring pretty loud. Roll perception. So
Rolled.
let's check the
Oh, God,
challenge
please.
rating.
One.
Lord!
Nope.
Lord, give me the
So,
one! No
you're-
way! Why?
You're hauling ass to your destination. It's like, you got to wake everyone. You're not too concerned about that.
Arise! Arise!
You're not shouting it. You're just
Don't
you're moving
shout,
silently as
No, he's
you
not
can. in
he's
order-
not shouting. He's just okay. He's like coming to. He's like, arise, arise.
Yeah. So
We
like,
march to
do you just
war.
walk in the room and just start shaking him?
Yeah. We gotta wake him up.
Okay. So yeah, he's shaking you. What's your response to that? He's trying to shake you awake.
Who? Me?
Marky. Yeah, he's
Marky.
close. Yeah, he's trying to wake you up. Say you might want to do it in the building to the back because that's where the civilians are going.
He's gonna be like, oh,
If you're gonna be neutral,
how?
you want to be in the back.
Spicoli begins to stutter, just like, oh,
Yeah.
buzz.
Arise,
like-
arise. Come on, we have to
Okay,
go.
okay, I'm getting up. I
Okay,
think I
so-
have my spells ready.
Yeah, I'm basically going in to wake up all of the.
The garrison's
Yeah,
already
okay.
awake and they're in position. Like you go to wake them, but the soldiers are ready. and they're waiting in the building.
Is Nil awake?
Say what?
Is Nil awake? Nil.
No, he's not. He needs to be woken.
Alright.
This time, Spicoli puts 2 joints in his mouth.
So he puts 2 and he lights them both. It's like,
Takes a
today's gonna be a
deep ass
so
breath.
he's trying to shake you awake, Niltaor. So
Okay, time to get going. And he just breathes out a cloud.
do you wake up or is it?
Well, didn't he shake me awake?
No, I'm
we're
talking
talking
to
about
Anton.
Niltaor.
Anton's
Oh.
Niltaor. You're
Oh.
up and you're off and to wherever you're
Yeah.
going with 2
Take
joints.
So, center of town.
Yeah, so,
Let's go. Let's go.
So,
Quickly.
so he's telling you to get up, Niltaor. You need to get ready because they've attacked at the night, not during the day.
I'm gonna ask where we go to Marquee.
Okay, so he's
Or
gathering
where?
like
Head to
you
the
haven't
center.
left
Actually-
yet.
What I'm gonna say is, where are they gonna be?
And go.
Okay, so you grab everything you need and you go. Thorin, you're trying to wake up the Lance Master, right?
Yep.
How so?
Just by poking him.
Okay, so like he gets up immediately and it's like, so they're already here.
Yes, they are.
And it's like,
Spigoli.
we'll have to be quick then. So like
Yeah.
he just starts running towards
Eh.
where he runs pretty quietly for a man so big. So he's just saying, we need to get in position. We need to get in position soon.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just gonna run through all the.
So you're running through the streets. Marky, it's still you. You're on point. You roll perception.
Spicoli's trying to ask
Okay.
where are they gonna be.
Yeah, you're asking where he's going to be, but he's just leading on
They're supposed to be.
the center
They're
of the
supposed to be in
town,
the
which is
third
exactly
part,
where
right?
you
Yeah, we're supposed
are.
to be in the-
So
Where we are?
yeah, hold on, let me.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
shit.
here.
I'm gonna
got
be
it.
over here.
So you catch
Wait.
yourself like pretty much Lance Master's like, quick, in one of the buildings. Like he's telling Lance, he's telling you, it's like, spread out, get in one of the
No.
buildings. You know how he's
I'm
telling
just
Niltaor
behind
to
the
get in
wall.
one of the buildings.
Come in here, bot.
I'm gonna try and get on a high area, like on
Okay,
this.
so you're going to try to
like
get on a roof.
Yeah,
I'm just
this
kind of
roof.
peeking around the wall I'm at.
I'm kind of like trying to get on this roof.
So you hear Brelog from the center of the square, which is I told you this is all we have, and you hear like a snide voice saying, "That's not good enough." The tribute clearly stated that you need to produce 100 gold and enough resources to supply us for at least a month. You have not provided that. So like Lance Master's like he's counting them off, and it's like it's not a full squad, 6 men. So it's like that's
7.
but that's only the ones I can see. I don't know how many are out there.
Can I see more? Because I'm peeking
Okay,
around
so
the corner.
Thorin, so like he's kind of leans out the window and it's like, Thorin, do you see more? Like he has to kind of shout a little bit down the alleyway. So from your angle, no, you don't see any more besides the 6 behind them.
There's nothing around.
Okay,
I'll
so-
try to check.
So yeah, you're at a higher vantage point. Try and check and see if you can see anything different. So you're on top of the roof and you're looking around. That's
The roll.
perception.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my mouse moved. There we go.
Okay, so Nil is loading his crossbow. Heartflame is getting ready to cast spells. Oh yeah, you definitely
that's a
see
good
more.
one.
So
Yeah.
there is more. There's like behind them is another 6. So the squad size is a little bit smaller, but there's still 2 squads of legionnaires.
A lot.
So it's like, and so like Lance Master kind of chuckles to himself. It's like says, "There's a little bit less than I thought there would be. I was expecting an army."
I don't know if Brelog's gonna be happy about this, but I'm gonna.
So
When everyone.
roll. Let's see. Roll a d20. Let's do advantage. Roll a d20. So Thorin,
just-
you have to roll a second one.
just.
So 18 versus my what? Okay, so you have time to act. So what you
I got
see is the conversation is getting heated. It's like, look, we don't have any more. That's all we can provide. We can only provide you with 75 gold and enough supplies for 3 weeks. That's close, right? And so the Inquisitor, like, she doesn't even say anything. She draws her crossbow and points it at him. And it's like, then you're of no use to me now, are you?
Okay.
that point, I just jumped.
After that second, I cast Entangle in this area.
Okay.
Yes.
So you cast the spell. What is that save? What's the save I'm supposed to use to counter
Strength.
that? Oh, strength save. So they have to
Not all
roll
of them are
their.
gonna pass though. At least I think.
Yeah. So you think? So they have to roll their strength,
It's 13. They
which
have
is
to pass.
normal. Well, they crit fail. They're entangled.
All
We
of them?
can't see those.
Yeah, that's a. Oh,
We-
it
we can't
rolled
see
down the
those
GA.
rolls.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I know they crit failed. That's the whole thing. Like most of them are entangled.
Ooh,
It's
nice.
20 foot. So these
So,
two right here.
but the
are
problem
only
is
ones
she
not.
can still use her crossbow. She's still got it pointed despite being entangled. So
At that point, I just go into a rage
okay,
and
so
storm at them.
so
distance,
you go into a
actually?
rage and storm. Like
What is
Brelog's
storm
like
means?
Brelog's trying to dive. Does he make
Bre-
it?
I
No,
left Brelog the only one untangled.
Yeah, he's not tangled, but the crossbow's still aimed at him. He's trying to dive out of the way, but she's going to fire the crossbow at point blank,
And I actually
which
I'll say
is that is
No, I
a.
can't. Dang it.
Wait, can you
I'll
stop him? No, you don't have enough time. You have to charge in. So
I can save
Yeah,
him.
but I'm gonna charge into this guy and
how much damage is that? He gets clipped, and he's like he took an arrow to the back, and now he's on the ground over here. He's pretty badly hurt.
I get like kick out of cover.
So pretty much the charge happens, and you all start, and you know
They're all stuck.
yeah. Whoa, that's a
Crit.
critical. So with a vengeance. So critical basically means you bypass their armor. So, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. It only does this. So the
Yeah,
first target
in
you meet, you
rage.
hit it like that. Oh, with rage, how much does rage give you?
+2.
Okay, so not that much extra. So you hit his
That's still
armor and it
plus
does
two.
some damage, but still.
Okay, I attacked.
Yeah.
Well,
So
charged in.
the soldiers, they kick down the door and they're charging into the square, but the lancers are ready for them, so they get reactionary opportunity strikes as they come out of the building.
Okay, so I'll let you know these are the only two not
Yeah,
entangled.
those are the ones that
Yeah,
are going to
that's
be
why I'm the
attacking.
other one that-
So they're using their
Yeah.
long swords in opportunity. Oh, damn it! I gotta swap that.
I'm throwing fire from the rooftop.
Okay.
I'm actually blowing smoke and it's lighting a flame.
Throw it on these
Okay,
guys.
so that was a 23, which means that's a hit. So one of the lancers is about to get. So he draws a long sword really quickly and he swings
Wait,
it.
But I've got the what was it called?
Yeah,
the
you can
razor.
reduce it to but it's still more
They
than
have
his
to-
armor
it's a
class. Even if you
disadvantage
reduce
roll.
23 to how much?
I don't know. What is his other one? Because it's a
Oh yeah,
disadvantage.
disadvantage,
roll 'cause I'm
disadvantage.
beside
My
them.
bad. So he rolls disadvantage 22, so not that much less. So he still goes way
Oh.
past their armor rating. He swings a longsword and he dishes how much damage to him? 5. So
Is he? So if he's raging, it's reduced by half.
yeah.
Or
No, it's if he uses protection stance, he can reduce it to disadvantage on whatever attacks are coming at him. But you can
I
only
thought
use
it-
it once per reaction.
I thought it was
Right,
a
sure.
barbarian.
With that advantage, the other one draws his, he misses. He crit fails. Like he slams your sword against it, you block it, and you can do a counterattack.
And it hits him in the stomach.
Yeah, so Mark, you get to roll a counterattack throw with one of your attacks. Because he got a crit fail, which means you took it on your shield, and then you can stab, which is a crit. Bypasses his armor. And does 13 damage. So, these guys are not as tough as you thought.
Blasphemous!
Yeah,
Trick,
so-
but then again, we know where to hit them.
Yeah, you know where to hit them, so you plan very well for this. Alright, so next up, Spicoli, you've already frozen them, so that's your action. Lance Master's going straight for a lance charge into the nearest one. Then he's going to hit the one you've already hit, which is... Although he's like, you swing the sword, you did a counterattack, but he has enough to duck underneath the lance that's stabbing at him.
Damn.
So... Okay, and then... The militia, there's not enough room for them to funnel in. They're going to start moving towards the other group.
What about Brelog? Could he get out of there?
No, he's downed because he took a wound to the leg.
What if could they drag him in or something?
Okay, so the militia, they reach over and they start dragging him inside because he's bleeding pretty badly.
Okay.
So there's
that's
not a
good.
lot of room to fight in this, so this plan was not as well thought out as we thought.
Still, at least we got a.
So
At least we got some
Heart
hits.
Flame can only move 30 feet, so she's gonna move. She's gonna move onto the rooftop of that building. She's gonna cast a firebolt at the nearest target.
No, don't burn the plants.
No, she's trying to burn them to the ground. So that's a dex save.
Oh, but
Yeah, but they're entangled in vines and
Oh, don't
shit.
burn the plants. She's not thinking of that right now. She's thinking of, vengeance. So dex save did not save, so they take the 5 fire damage.
Is that a
Plants.
consistent fire damage?
Let's see. No, the plants still hold despite the fire damage.
Yeah.
Fire damage, a
Those are
consistent
some
fire
stro-
damage.
those are some strong ass plants, man.
Okay, so
Is it consistent?
the
Yeah,
who
that's
didn't go?
consistent.
Say you're the last one who didn't go, so you're gonna use. Oh boy, psychic damage to who?
The
The
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
Oh, you're gonna use it straight on the Inquisitor. All right, so let me open up that
Because you
sheet.
can't tell where it's coming from, so...
What are you whispering? Just gibberish?
You're about to die, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like you will die.
You'll never live to see a
Wisdom
family.
save.
I'd say
3. Yeah, that's a
And-
That's a
fail.
fail.
So they're not
Now
just
she
like,
has to try and run away as her reaction.
But she's stuck.
So,
But she's
but she's
doesn't
stuck.
know.
She's like she's freaking out, and she's trying to rip
She-
the things
she's
off.
having a
but-
seizure.
so she's
and it's-
panicking.
Having a seizure.
Okay, so she's panicking. She
She takes
can't
all 9
issue
damage.
relevant orders. So the soldiers are they're just trying to do what they were trained to do, which is they're trying to break out of the hold. Speaking of which, let's see.
Does she take the damage?
No, how much damage was it? 9 psychic? Yeah.
9.
9
So
psychic.
She takes 9 psychic
Uh,
damage,
Can I do a free action real quick?
which is
I want Thorin to back up like 1 space.
okay.
I
So
can't-
And I-
you wait.
and
It's
I-
not your turn yet. Like in terms of actions, is it free action or is it just it's just supposed to be an action?
Talking's free.
Okay. So why do you need him to back up?
I'm gonna cast a spell.
No, he's telling him.
Oh, you're
He's
telling him.
to
You're
back
you're
up.
asking Thorin to back up. Thorin, are you able to listen? Because aren't you in a rage?
Yep.
Yeah, he's in a
That's
rage.
why
He
I'm
can't
kind
listen.
of-
Well, I don't want to damage him and be angry at
Yeah.
me.
So well,
But
he's
I'm
angry
already
already.
angry.
He's in a rage mode.
At me.
Yeah, he'll understand. He can't understand anything anyway. So they're gonna use their strength. This is still failed. They're still
I also
trying to
want
break
these
through. So
guys
it's at least What do you mean?
I want these guys back up 1 space as well.
Okay, so now they're gonna pay attention. They can't. They're in the middle of a battle. So
Well, don't say I didn't try.
yeah. So and currently it's they're swinging a bunch of them are swinging blades. So they're gonna swing their long swords.
So, hold on. If they're wearing metal armor, does lightning damage do better?
I wouldn't do that because it could chain. Like how
And
lightning
I'm
works
wearing
is it could
metal.
chain
Yes.
targets
I'm
and then
wearing
you have to
metal
roll to
too.
see how far it chains. Okay,
Yeah,
But
this-
it-
yeah, a lot of people are right there. So if you try to cast a lightning bolt next to friendly allies, it might chain
It's
them
not
and can cook them.
It's not lightning.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, why'd you say lightning?
It's thunder.
Okay. Thunder's different. Thunder's like sound.
Thunder's a
Thunder is
shockwave.
the
Shockwave,
lightning.
Thunder's a shockwave, or of a
Okay.
sound
So
shockwave,
you're getting
yeah.
blasted with.
Ow.
Hold up.